Yo, what up, Red Nation? It's your boy, Rare John. It's been a minute. Took a little break for a while, but I'm back here with another video. Gonna do a quick recap on the draft and probably talk about a couple other things going on. Uh, so, uh, First round, you already know who we got. I wanted him so bad. I wanted a wide receiver so bad. It was ridiculous how much I wanted a wide receiver in this draft. In every draft for the last, I don't know, 5 freaking years, I've wanted a wide receiver. We finally got that go-to guy. We got that deep threat, that everything. This guy could cover the entire offense, like seriously, any position. On wide receiver, he could play inside, he could play outside, he could play any like position you could put him in, and he could do it. This guy is a legitimate starter and polished. That's the word that keeps getting thrown around a lot about Amari Cooper. They say he is polished, and polished, believe it or not, some people take that as a negative, and some people, and as far as I'm concerned, that's a positive. All right, if you're polished, you're ready to go. You're already shined up, and you're ready to, just get right into it. So I'd rather have a polish than a project. I'm sick of projects. We have done projects, and projects have not panned out in Oakland. I want a ready to go guy. All right, I want someone to move the chains on third down. I want someone that is a go-to threat in the red zone, and that is exactly what I got, and I'm so happy about it. I was like blowing it up, man. I was so excited. I hit up Night of the Shield, and he got me back. I got him back, man. Finally got my drink, bro. Finally got my drink. He hit me up on Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday. He finally got. Yeah, man. Whatever. I got what I wanted. So we all know Mark Cooper. If you don't know him, look up his stats, man. This guy is legit. He could his strongest asset. I mean, it's the strongest asset is his route running ability and his ability to catch the ball. He has bigger frame hands than Kevin White for one, and very, very fast, very, very fast, underrated fast. They actually did a time and they said that Kevin White was faster. That was BS, guys. Kevin White and him were put on, and that side by side visual. Amari Cooper was faster. I don't know who did the time, but they messed up. Sorry, but Amari Cooper is one fast player. All right, and especially when he's playing, he could cut on a dime, just like that, just cut and go. His ability to make separation is incredible. So second round we get Mario Edwards Jr. Mario Edwards Jr. is a physical specimen, and he's something else. I didn't really know much about him, but I didn't want to pass judgment off of him. They were actually saying that a lot of the analysts were saying he's a good player. He has mad potential, but they worry about his weight, and that's one thing that kind of oh, okay, well, we'll see what happens with that. But you know the weight problem doesn't really bother me as much as you would think, because I already know once he gets to the NFL, we're gonna put him on diet, we're gonna put him on treadmill, we're gonna work him out, make him keep the weight off. We got trainers for that in the NFL. And he had already been on record when he was playing in college. His coach even told him, "I don't care what your weight is, as long as you come to play on Sunday or Saturday or on whatever, get what I mean. As long as you come to play when the time comes, And he did. He came to play. This man recorded 11 tackles for loss in the backfield, the most in his team. He could get in the backfield. One thing this guy does is he stops the run. He is really good at stopping the run, and with if we could get him to actually play at a higher level at stopping the run, and that frees up Khalil Mack to actually pass rush, because Khalil Mack is a run stuffer too, and if we already got a guy covering the run, Khalil Mack could actually polish up his pass rushing skills, which aren't that bad. They're actually pretty shiny already, so I think we're okay with that one. In the third round, Wilford. Clive Wilford. And this guy is a beast. All right, I didn't know anything about this guy at first. I didn't even have him on my top 50 players when I did research on all the players. He wasn't even the top, supposedly not even in the top 50. He recently raised up though in the rankings before the draft. However, he deserved it. Like the guy's a freak of nature, man. He could make some sick catches, man. It's weird. They say his one knock is his speed, but okay, for one, he's already the guy's 6'3", 6'4" or something, 6'3", 6'4". Actually, I think he might be taller than that. I'm not even sure. Could catch one-handed passes like it's nothing, like it's a piece of cake. Also, man, it's oh, this guy could block. Yes, we got a full-fledged tight end. Like 100% tight end, could block, could catch the ball, and this is what we needed for the longest. And I'm not knocking Michael Rivera. His pass blocking skills is still needs a little bit of work with Wilford, and so does Michael Rivera's. But his run blocking skills are legit. And Rivera, actually, like I said, I'm not knocking him. He is getting better at blocking. I believe in Michael Rivera. I believe that both of these guys will be on the field more times than you could count, because we're running a 2 tight end set. That's already been noted. I've already looked that up, and we're going to be running a lot of 2 tight end looks. And with those 2 on the field, Carr's just going to have some fun. So I'm looking forward. We got another playmaker, guys. I was so happy. I was like, offense, baby, offense. Let's get this. So that was a surprising pick, though. I didn't think we'd go tight end, but we went tight end, and I'm like, yeah, all right, I'll take it. Another weapon. Let's do it. 4th round. Yeah, we went John Feliciano, guard from Miami, and this is kind of where Raider Nation got a little confused after this, and I ain't gonna blame them, because I got a little confused too. What is it with us in Gators? What is it with us in Miami? Period. I mean, damn, we must really, really love that school or something, because we drafted a shitload of players from there. Not that that's a bad thing. These guys got something to prove, and a lot of them came in late. Now this guard though, he's quick footed. He's pretty good. Got a nice center balance. His problem is I think that he needs to pack on a little bit more muscle. If I'm not mistaken, that's what I read about it. However, he's a good run blocker. Got to work a little bit more on his pass blocking. But everything I read about this guy checks out as a good solid player. He has potential to be a starter. However, they said he'll more than likely start off as a rotational player, which means he'll rotate in and out, onto the rest of the guys. But yeah, he got what it takes to actually start. We'll see what happens. I'm interested in this. It looks okay. But this one though, this next round, we actually traded back. Smart thing about Reggie, he likes to do that, trade back and get some more picks. And for those of you that know me, I always knock on Reggie. I'm constantly trashing the dude every here and there. I wouldn't call it trashing per se. I would more likely call it, stating my opinion, and it just happens to be negative. So, one thing I will say though is I respect his drafting skills. All right, a lot of people were trying to not a lot of people, but a few people were trying to knock him, saying, "Oh, well, it dropped him." Look, guys, what do you think drafting is? It's not like, oh, I want that guy, I'm gonna get that guy no matter what. No, sometimes you gotta see how the board falls. You gotta set up your board and all that. Night of the Shield actually explained it perfectly. If you guys ever checked out that video, he explained exactly how the draft room war room works. And I've actually known that for a while about the draft room, but you gotta play it by eye, play it by heart. And sometimes you gotta play it by your gut. And Reggie nailed it last year, and this year I think he did okay. It wasn't great, but it was a good draft. It wasn't like fancy, but it was a good draft. So, this player though, this next player that we got, I really like this guy. And I keep calling him Heaney. I think it's out of Kansas. I seen this guy's videos on the videos on him and highlights on him. This guy knows how to tackle. He is a straight up run right at you and knock you on your ass type player. I love that. That's a Raider right there. That's someone we want. He is and I believe he will be replacing Miles Burris, which, by the way, once a Raider, always a Raider. Man, I love Miles Burris. Same thing with James Jones. Just get that out the way. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and touch on that. Man, a lot has happened, man. Well, I should have did a lot more videos. I'm sorry, guys. Drama, and I got other stuff to do, and I'm sorry I put this off. But yeah, James Jones, much love, man, and for real, once a Raider, always a Raider, man. I know you were a diehard Raider fan growing up, and you got to play with your team, man. I'm sorry it didn't work out, but when it comes down to it, guys, he was an average receiver, getting paid an above average receiver salary. And when it comes to budget cuts, Reggie don't fuck around when it comes to budget cuts. He did what he thought was best for the team. I'm gonna stand by this team, and good luck to you, James Jones, and good luck to you, Miles Burris. Miles Burris, the writing was kind of on the wall with him, but still a little bit of a shocker. I thought he still had potential to be at least a rotational player. He had good flashes, but I guess we just didn't get what we wanted out of him as a middle linebacker. We really thought he could step it up, and in the beginning of the year we just got roasted defensively. Things weren't set up right, and I think that kind of cost him his job in the long run. Best of luck. I'm sorry it didn't work out, Miles Burris, but I think you're a hell of a player, and I think you're gonna do good no matter where you go. Good luck to you. That's out of the way. John Haney, Haney he's a beast. He's a beast. All right, this player we drafted is a straight up knucklehead, not knucklehead, but hard nosed, hard headed. Come straight at you. I'm tackling you. I don't give a shit how much you weigh. You're going down type player. All right. He's basically simple. I'm going to hit you. I'm going to hit you hard. He's going one way, downhill, just coming right at you, and that's a good freaking player, man. He knows he could make plays here and there, and I think all these another thing, we went linebacker a lot in this draft. I believe for two reasons. One, we want to get that pass rush down. We really got to get that pass rush down. We need a lot of depth in the middle linebacker position also, because last year Miles Burris at times wasn't cutting it. We didn't really have no one behind Miles Burris. We thought we had depth, but not in middle. When it comes to middle linebacker, we didn't really have it. So I think we definitely want to find that rotational piece in the middle linebacker position, and I think that's why we went so deep on linebacker. Also, special teams was horrible last year, guys. And when it came to we didn't have one run back for a touchdown at all. I think we blew a few coverages on a couple people ran it back on us. We weren't able to tackle. Coming downhill, Haney will lay a full out. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. This guy is a straight up hitter. Like I like the way this guy plays. From what I've seen, I'm really excited about this guy. I think we got a steal in the 5th round, guys. Good player. We traded back, got more picks, like I said. So again in the 5th round, get another linebacker. And so next two linebackers we actually pick up. I want to just go ahead and ring them off. Narion Ball and Max Bellis. Narion Ball, from what I know, he's a outside linebacker. Very good pass rusher. Got some bursts. Weakness is he breaks down in coverage sometimes. But he had his overall potential as a player could get him a roster spot. The thing about him though, he got the basically he got basically the same frame as every other linebacker in our squad. So this is interesting, guys. Looks like we're really shooting for some competition in the linebacker position. It's gonna be a good matchup in training camp. Can't wait to see that how that works out. Um, now, Nerion Ball. So yeah, pretty good player. Max Vallis though. This guy, we got as a as, I guess they drafted him as a DE, a defensive end, and he got some mad potential. This guy is a kind of a specimen, kind of a physical specimen. He got all the tools you need to be a damn good pass rusher, but he just needs to put it all together and learn a little bit more. He might be redshirted and put on a practice squad, from what I heard. But then they're also saying he's in that line where he could either go one way or another. He could either excel and get better and better and better, and actually earn a starting job and be a defensive end on our squad, and probably come in, on third down passing situations, and rest the passer, but then I've also heard the other way where this guy needs to sit and learn a little bit more and learn more technique and stop, because you can't rely on your physical ability too much in this league, because there are people just as good as you in this league. So who knows? I think it's going to be interesting to see how this guy works out, but he is a damn good player. I've seen some highlights on him, and he can make some plays. I'm interested to see how this guy works out. Next guy's name is Anthony Morris. And I'm not going to lie, this one kind of got me frustrated because I couldn't find shit on this guy. I looked up his name and literally all I got was a picture. I looked him up on YouTube, didn't get one video. So if you guys could tell me anything about this guy, I'd appreciate it. I know he's a lineman. I know he's big. Hopefully, I don't know anything about this guy. Like I said, it was kind of frustrating as a fan that you do your research and you can't find jack shit on a player that got drafted by your team. Kind of frustrates you, So if any of you guys know about this guy, know anything, good info, hit me up about it in the comment section. Let me know. So and then after that, go Andre DeBoss, which DeBose, or is it DeBoss or DeBose? Sorry, I forgot your name wrong, bro. Wide receiver, kick returner. Now this I'm excited about because, like I said before, special teams was just it wasn't there last year. It was every now and then it would make a play, but it was literally every now and then okay, now it made a play. It was like that, guys. It just randomly it would be effective. And I want a return for a touchdown this year bad. And this guy may have what it takes to do it. I've seen his highlights and he's fast. He's killer fast. He got the wicked juke move. So who knows? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what happens. This could be interesting. Him and Taiwan Jones might battle out a kick returner, punt returner. So we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to it. And the last but not least, Dexter McDonald. This guy, okay, I didn't know much about this guy, to be honest with you. I knew he had a long frame. I knew he had some good pass breakups, but there were a lot of knocks on his ball skills, that he couldn't catch a ball. However, catching the ball isn't really all. Well, yeah, it changes the outcome. It changes the pace of a game. It could be very effective as a player if you're able to get your team the ball back. But it ain't everything, guys. Pass breakups are a really big part of cornerbacking. So if you're a cornerback, you get a pass breakup. That's a good thing, guys. So he is very good at pass breakups, though. And from what I've seen, from this video of Simone Raider, by the way, check him out. Congratulations, by the way, bro. 1 year. Much love, because Simone Raider. Anyways, he actually put out a video though, and it had him on Kevin White, and he shut down Kevin White. He shut him down, like was on him, just draped over this guy like a damn blanket, man. He was all over him. And if he could play like that at an elite level, we might have just gotten a steal in the 7th round, guys. He's pretty good. Now, he probably will hop out on special teams, and he's a depth player, so we'll see what happens. If he got some mad potential, it might just work out. I am very confident in our coaching staff when it comes to the defensive backs, because we were very light in defensive backs last year in the backfield, and we were 12th in the league in pass passing pass defense. So that was kind of weird, but I believe it all had to do with our coaching, and also Charles Woodson back there, just holding it down. I think it's going to be interesting to see how these youngsters progress this year, and if they get ready to take that next step, and really make some noise. So that pretty much is going to cover the draft. I'm just going to do a quick little segment on this bullshit that's going on. Oh my god, don't get me started on this crap that's on the news right now, guys. I am very annoyed. Every single fucking video on the TV is Brady and his deflated balls. No pun intended. Okay, maybe a little pun intended. Okay, for God's sakes, the guy did it. He's been cheating since 2002. He's been cheating since he got in the league. That whole team has been cheating since they screwed us up out of a freaking chance to go to the Super Bowl. All right, they freaking just, that's what they do. Okay, that is who they are. Now, Roger Goodell trying to make a point. Here's the point. You're a known commodity, so I'm gonna make an example out of you. That's basically what he's doing. Here's the thing, though. When you make an example out of someone, make sure that it fits the freaking crime. Even if Tom Brady deflated these balls, and I'm not sticking up for this piece of shit. I already told you I hate him. It was a fumble. Anyways, even if he deflated it himself, that had nothing to do with the ass whooping he put on the freaking Colts, all right? That ball had nothing to do with that, all right? That had nothing to do with that, all right? Also, had nothing to do with the Super Bowl. Nothing to do with that. But he decides to suspend him for 4 games. Personally, I wish it was a whole year. But mentally, I think that's bullshit. From a personal standpoint, I feel like he suspend the dude. I want him gone. That guy, But from a mental standpoint of my reasoning, I think it's stupid. It is stupid. You're gonna freaking seriously? Really? Okay, we know he cheated, but yet, how are you gonna punish him more on cheating? You're gonna punish the team more on them cheating with this, instead of the way you punish them when they actually spied on other teams and got their playbook. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And if for those of you that don't know me, I do that a lot, where I'm actually saying something that doesn't make a lot of sense, because this made no sense whatsoever. Fucking ever. This is ridiculous, guys. I'm so sick and tired of hearing about it too. He deflated the balls. He actually touched the balls. He texted somebody, "Oh, you're the deflator." And then the deflator, really? You couldn't come up with a better code name than the deflator? Come on, bro. I could think of like 10 off the top of my head. Light ball. Call him that. The quick air. Nope. Air out. Let me see. Scratch my balls for a minute. Anything but the deflator. How obvious can you get? That's the thing about the Patriots. They've gotten so, caught up with getting away with shit that they literally would write shit like the deflator in their text messages. Not giving a shit whether they not giving a shit about evidence being left behind. Not giving a shit about, okay, it's your faculty. Why don't you cut off the freaking video before this guy goes in the bathroom? They set this thing up whether they like to admit it or not, and yet they don't cover their tracks because Roger Goodell has been literally licking their ass clean and letting them freaking maybe not let, but you know what I mean, letting them get away with everything. He's been so far up freaking the Patriots' ass when it comes to publicity and when it comes to that team, letting them get away with almost every single thing possible, and now you want to punish them. So you can make a name for yourself. So that way you can seem like you're fair about something. Let's get something straight. You're an idiot. You'll never be fair. The NFL is not a fair game. If it was fair, you would have, I don't know, what was it? Called it a fumble? Let's face it, guys. All we're going to hear about is the Patriots over and over and over again because they just won the Super Bowl, right? So, yeah. Guess I'm screwed on that one. Bottom line is, guys, it is what it is. They're going to keep talking about it. I'm going to keep fast forwarding, pausing my DVR and then fast forwarding through the bullshit. Whatever. So, that's going to do it for today, guys. Tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Check me up on Instagram, RaiderJohn3. Check me up on Twitter, RaiderJohn3. Hit up everybody else. Much love to everybody. Night of the Shield. Hit me up, bro. Can't wait to do another collab video. Simone Raider, again, congratulations, bro. 1 year. That seems like yesterday. I was just hitting you up on YouTube. Mikey Raider, much love. Alright, guys. That's gonna do it. Everybody else, all the Raider vloggers, love you guys, dude. Keep doing your thing. Like, comment, subscribe. Go Raiders.